Can I do the intro?
No, just kidding. Oh, what's going on, guys? We are back tonight for the
I
stream.
take
It's a
that as a
weekly stream.
no.
um, yeah. So we got Cardfight waifu again joining us tonight.
It's your boy with
CF
the
waifu.
weeb.
So with the weebness, yes. And we got team members Ryan and Chris joining us tonight again.
Ooh.
That's me and Chris. I don't know what I'm saying. I just
Surprise,
got off work.
surprise.
Yes.
What a
Thank
bunch
you.
of
Q&E
losers.
combo first. Thank you. I appreciate it. Say something in the super chat too when you get a chance. Uh,
Hashtag sellouts.
hashtag super chat. So tonight we got some special news, guys. We got the super reveal from the Aichi Legend deck. On top of that, there has been some talk about price changes in the market, and this is not just secondary
Oh,
market. This is actual Bushiroad products. We're talking booster packs, trial decks, and whatever. Um, we don't know for sure if that's a good thing because the game is already expensive. I mean, we're talking cards
Yeah.
that will cost you hundreds of dollars just to, be the best, and that's
Hopefully not.
really tough. Yeah. It's funny
Yeah,
yeah,
because
it's gonna be tough to
yeah,
like. I'm gonna wait. I'm kind of like holding judgment until we get like official like announcement on like English prices and rarities,
mhm.
because like people are like, oh my gosh, like the prices are gonna be double the packs. I've seen some things that kind of say otherwise, and then like there's half as many packs in a booster box now, which is crazy.
Yeah,
well,
But
like
weird.
the thing is,
if you still get the same ratios and everything costs the same ish, then you don't really like lose anything, right?
yeah, because the thing is, I think
It's just less crap.
Weird.
this is going off the top of my head, but I think just going with Japanese currency, the yen price for the new sets that come with like the fewer packs, it's a little bit more, but not
It was
like
like I saw
it's
something
like
that
a
was like
couple
60
dollars.
yen more.
Yeah,
I heard
yeah, it
something
was
was
like a
60 yen,
dollar.
which is
Yeah,
like
it's
50 cents.
yeah, so it's not gonna be that much, but like it's very
It's gonna be
weird.
impactful. Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
be interesting. So
Q&E combo with the super chat. Thank you, sir. You were the first one. What's going on?
What
Thank
is
well,
you.
super chat?
Super chat.
you
Is
don't know
this
what
a new
super
feature?
chat is, waifu? Get out of
Dude,
here.
I've never. When did this exist?
And we are muting Cardfight waifu.
Oh,
Newt plays
hey
games.
guys,
Hey guys, I'm gonna participate in my
I'm,
first ever regional, which is gonna be in Long Beach. Ooh, we're gonna be there too.
Ooh,
We're
I
gonna
will
hey
see you
not
man,
be,
there.
but
we'll see you there.
yeah.
Night
But
Rose, great choice.
on
Not a good
yeah,
choice. It's a great choice.
if you
So
know how to play Night Rose, it's a very good deck right
Night
now.
Rose
It's
to
one of
me,
the top
tier one.
three.
Yeah, definitely. It's so good right now.
definitely is tier one. I've been like testing. I've been playing it on CFA against myself. It's so good.
But wait, you're playing against yourself? What are
Yeah,
you, a loser?
I am a loser. Okay.
Hey man, that's how we
Hashtag
all play test. What are you
yeah,
talking about?
that's true. Whenever I need
That's how
playtest,
I
I
play
play
test.
against
It's
myself
better
too.
than playing people who don't know how to play. So that's my excuse.
Yes, thank you,
Yeah, that's true.
Brandon,
That's
for the
true.
cases. It's very cool
I'm
for
trying
people.
to the
Yeah.
chat up.
But yeah.
Uh,
So there's those
is that
changes in
the
Vanguard.
prices? Oh well, while we're talking about changes, there's some
Oh,
crazy floor rule changes going
oh,
on.
that segue though, huh?
That updated. So they added a part about tokens
Oh yeah,
in the
tokens
floor
are.
rules. So
Um,
tokens are legal. You can use flat beads, dice, fighters counters, life counters,
Oh
whatever
yeah.
you want
Hasn't that been legal for a
to
while though?
it, but not.
no,
No, it's not. Like it's
it's
just
depending on
added.
the it depends on the head judge. Some head judges are
Yeah,
fine with
Oh,
it.
okay. Yeah, because if
yeah.
you're playing decks like Neo's, like, yo, man, I need some dice. I'm not that good at math.
No, you just got to do incantations. Just be like 60,000, 60,000. Are you sure?
Judge,
Yeah, I'm sure.
please, please.
I'm,
Can't count.
let's see. I'm looking up. I'm keeping going, so I didn't get a chance to look at all of them. There's some changes to um, tournament stuffs.
Nice.
Ba, ba, ba.
I actually don't know any of like the change, most of the changes. All I know from the top of my head was the
All right.
tokens and dice.
So so the default time situation is double loss. So it has to be announced that other guidelines will be used to determine. That's a little sketch there.
This entire game is a sketch.
Going down. Time. Cardfight Vanguard has been extended to 25 minutes. Let's go.
Around.
That's good.
Yeah.
More time.
Yeah. That means maybe Angels might see more play because they won't get
because they have 5
off.
extra minutes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what 5 extra minutes means? That means like 5 more infinite loops.
Horrible.
Don't even get me started on Wiseman OTK.
Oh no. Whoa. They added a bunch of floor rules for the team fights. They actually have some rules about tag fight and trio fight and communication and stuff. Oh my gosh.
When is that gonna be like implemented?
I'm just gonna skip over that. Not gonna read that. Blah blah blah. Warnings, verbal questions.
About your question on talking about your friends playing Sanctuary Guard and Gurgwit. As a personal Sanctuary Guard player myself,
yes.
and I think Ryan is as well. Yeah, we could both say that Sanctuary Guard is still really strong in the meta.
Yeah.
Gurgwit is a little pushing it just because of the fact that you are purely generation break. Taking that there's a lot of decks that are purely generation break in this point of time, but I feel like Gurgwit doesn't really have like as much killing potential as like the other decks.
Yeah, definitely. Like, because I've been playing Gurgwit for like the past month-ish. It's definitely not as strong as Vanguard, but I don't think it's like so weak that if you're super comfortable with Gurgwit, or I guess your friend, he knows Gurgwit in and out, but like doesn't really have much experience with Vanguard, but is just like, oh, I should play it because it's better. I think you're just gonna do better with Gurgwit at that point. Like,
also,
I don't think
it depends on the variant of Gurgwit, because I see like pure G break Gurgwit decks, or like the Gurgwit Ezo mix, which I think Gurgwit Ezo is really strong. And plus, you have a way to deal with Link Joker with Gurgwit Ezo.
Very true.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
They added some. Where am I getting it? There's some rules somewhere in here. I'll probably get to it that are about slow play. So slow play is like officially defined in the floor rules now.
But this is like purposely lagging though.
Yeah, it's like purposely lagging.
There's like levels of slow play though, right? Like
there's like levels of slow play. There's like thinking long, and there's like looking at the deck multiple times, like without doing anything else. Yeah, like picking up the cards in your deck and checking them repeatedly within a short amount of time.
Yeah, that's
some
so
things that
basically
can be
just like
slow play.
Unnecessary action kind of type thing, you know?
Yeah, unnecessary action. So if you do something minor like thinking for too long, or being like, I should play this, I should play that, you can get like caution to a warning depending on the tournament level.
Yeah.
If you're like got some moderate slow play going on, like I said, like checking the drop zone and being like, I'm gonna check the drop zone real quick, and then you're like, hold on, I haven't done anything yet, but I'm gonna check the drop zone again. That can be like a warning of caution all the way up to a loss of match for that.
Yeah, because I remember in my actually like me playing the tournament, of course, like I was, it wasn't even like I wasn't even taking that long of a turn. It was like literally like a minute of me just thinking what would be the ideal situation to do, and my opponent literally said, if you don't hurry up, I'm gonna call slow play on you. I'm just like, it's been like a minute. No one in our table is even at grade 3 yet. Can you like relax? We still have like 15 minutes in the round, man. Just chill.
Yeah.
And then like I felt super relieved because I beat him in that turn too, where he told me to hurry up.
Hurry up. You know what? I will. Final turn.
Yeah. Yeah. It was like, like I get it if like you feel like someone's slow playing, but like I think it's partially because I was playing Sanctuary Guard and he was playing Messiah, not
Mhm.
Freezer Messiah, but full on Messiah. So he couldn't do anything against me, and
Yeah.
I was just kind of like beating him down. He was at like 4 damage already. I think he was
So
just already like, oh, I'm a loser already. Just like make me lose, you know.
yeah, so I have like some like that's kind of happened to me before, but it was playing like I was playing like a Magic,
Hmm.
and this guy was just like, "Oh my god, hurry up, man! Like, why are you thinking so long?" So I think it's like a stigma for like people if like you're playing like an aggro type deck. They're like, there's no thought. You don't have to think you're playing an aggro deck. Like, why are you taking so much time?
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
true. A lot
so
of
I think
people
there's that
think with like
stigma. Like so Sankard, like you said, people like Sankard doesn't take thought. You just play your cards and swing them sideways.
Yeah.
yeah, but you see that extra difference in power makes a huge
Yeah,
difference. You
but
see,
that's the thing.
it can be a 19 or 21.
Mhm. And then just to finish up the slow play, if you keep if the judge comes over and is like, you gotta stop looking at your drop zone without remembering things and whatnot. If you keep doing that, you could possibly get DQ'd from the tournament if you keep
Yeah,
doing that.
Yeah, see,
So
possible
for
DQ
the
just for that kind of stuff is like it's not even worth it. It's like if you know what you're doing, if you know you're just like
just
messing
remember
yeah,
up,
it the
yeah.
first time you
there's
look.
been there's been so many situations like again another situation happened where like my friend was playing Nocio referral sloop, right, and he went for referrals like let's say a good like 5 times, right. This is like there's still like 10 minutes, like 5 to 10 minutes in the round, but like his opponent was just triggered that he got the loop going, so he literally called time on Judge, and Judge gave us a warning if he were to get called on for stall play again, DQ. But it's like
Wow.
it is a difference in power. Like you can't call that like stall because there is a change in game state, which is the
Yeah.
power. So it's like it honestly like as much as like it depends on the judge. Like I feel because we this was just a floor judge, we could have probably called like head judge and been like,
Hmm.
listen, that can't be like a
Yeah.
warning. That's like pretty BS.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It depends a lot on the judges and how lenient they are on it.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the
Like floor changes
changes
and
in the
rules.
floor. I don't know that they updated the comprehensive rules. I'm pretty sure it was only the floor rules this time around.
Oh, okay, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
It's yeah. I mean, really, the biggest changes, I guess, that's really good is the token
Talking
part
about the team league ones.
for sure.
Team league ones are the best, huh?
yeah.
Those are lit.
All right. So how about we talk about that legend deck?
Ooh.
Do we have all the reveals now?
No,
Not all of it.
we're missing the triggers.
I heard the triggers were vanilla.
Sad. And we're missing the G guard. We're missing Isalt.
Oh,
Oh.
I hope she's like super good because she was like one of the bays.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah, that would be. So that's good. So
Yeah.
so thoughts on Blaster Exceed?
Exceed.
Ooh.
Um, it's not terrible, but it's not amazing
Did
either.
he exceed your expectations?
I, stop. Oh,
It's
what are you,
it's
Clark?
it's a good. I personally, as a Royal Paladin player, I think it's good. I think it's usable.
Yeah, I see it very viable because it gives you like
Mhm.
a lot of options. Like Counterblast one, add a blaster blade to your hand. Like
Mhm.
there's so many things you can do with that.
For a card that literally
Um,
just got revealed now to say that it's, trash. I'm not talking about just you, KJ King. I'm talking about everyone else who said like this is a horrible card. Like, you should at least give it time. Give it time. You gotta play test with it.
yeah,
Can't say it's
like if
trash
you
right
think
away.
about it, like it adds strike fodder to your hand if you so choose. It adds a 5K
Mhm.
guard,
It
and
sets up
who
it
knows?
sets up your thing for Alfred already. You can get that blaster
Yeah,
blade and you just use it to call to rear guard to give it the skill, or you use that card to discard. Yeah, you make
yeah,
you make the
Is
cost
Alfred a
free.
saver though?
Alfred is a
yes,
saber. He's holy saber.
Ooh, 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 ooh,
Apparently,
ooh.
Ganslot in set 11 might be a savior. I mean a savior. Saver.
Saver. Oh, my boy Gancelot best be coming back
We have
though.
Myriad Soul Saver already. We also have
Can
Religious
he
Soul
be
Saver. You
can
got some good stuff.
but can he be a 9K grade 4?
Freaking
I want some
Lolo,
dank
is
memes
that
again.
you?
I'm what about if he's a 10K? He's like, I'm you but stronger.
He's just like, why?
No, I don't. I have a feeling if they're going based off of, well, I mean, Alfred was nothing considered like based off of like old Alfred, but like let's say, for example, for whatever reason they give this Gancelot like a crit, like how he was
That's what I'm thinking. I
before.
was thinking he's gonna be a critical stride. Like so
Yeah,
Another
basically
crit
a
stride?
different one from Soul Saver.
cool.
Religious Soul Saver, I mean. So they get
That means I gotta get rid of my I gotta get rid of my Saint Blows now while I
yeah.
have the
So these
chance.
guys are gonna be the new Pacifica deck where you have crit every stride.
Oh, dude, Pacifica is so amazing though. It's so fun to play.
It's crit everywhere. Crits here, crits there.
Yeah, your opponent can never no guard it, or it's gonna spook them. Man, but yeah, I honestly think Exceed is like it's it's not bad for what it is, but it's not broken. Which like, I feel like it's good just because. Let's be honest, like Alfred is such a strong stride.
Yeah.
Which for like any of you who don't know his effect yet,
Mm-hmm.
basically it's counterblast one, choose a face down, same name, unflip it, choose a card from your hand, discard. If you have a heart with Alfred or Blaster's name, choose one of your rear guards with Blaster Blade, and until the end of the turn, that unit gets plus 3,000 power, and it performs Twin Drive for its first battle during this turn. So your let's say like 12K, your 9K Blaster Blade swinging for 12 with Twin Drive, and you could possibly restand it if you have Flogo in the back, the crit Flogo that is.
Yeah.
Floral Paladin Flogo.
I'm looking for something that gives 4K.
Well, I mean,
And
you can just like do a lot of dank memes and just like put a bunch of Margos and
Wingo!
stuff.
The original Wingo, he gives
Stop!
4K.
Stop! What's your
The
problem?
Blaster. Oh man. I'm just gonna
But
make a full Wingo deck.
isn't it until like the end of the yeah end of
Yeah, it's only
battle
ended
that
now.
like
I was just thinking of
ends?
something dank. You can call
Stop.
call two unicorns, add it to the Blaster Blade. I just want to make him
That's true.
16. Okay, the thing is, like, you choose one of your rear guards with Blaster Blade in its card name. So what you can also just call is the Grade 3 Blaster Blade Exceed.
that's
So he's
true.
11.
Yeah, but then like, well, he's 11 plus 3K
Yeah,
into
but you
14,
can't
but
do
like,
Flogel. The whole point is Flogel.
yeah,
But
because
it's
I
just
mean,
like
okay,
you
if
have
you
so
boost
many
it with
options.
yeah, if you boost it with Flogo, you're hitting for 16 regardless. So it's
Yeah,
like,
true.
sure.
And this is before Penta Drive.
Yeah. Pentadrive. Royals having Pentadrive, dude. This is the Murakumo, right? The one that
Yup.
has the. Yeah, this is like
Yup.
this, but like better.
Yeah.
Because you can give a grade 2 twin drive. It's like, what?
Come on.
This is pretty dank, dude. Like, okay, the thing is, like, you can do if you just if say you go second. I mean, you go first. You G guard right away. You can just go right into this guy
Yeah,
instantly.
it's.
Yeah. Well, we see the chat, guys. Don't worry. We're just finishing
They're
up on this
they're
topic.
just geeking out super hard.
Yeah.
You got two royal players over here. Come
We'll
on,
get
what do you
on
guys
it.
expect?
Yeah.
They gotta let them finish freaking out before we get to
All
the
right.
chat.
Okay. Well, anyways, we talked about this like
Too
at
much.
least twice in the stream already. So, Blaster Blade Exceed, not trash, not amazing. It's just okay.
It's just there.
It's just there.
Yeah.
I'll use it. I will
It's
utilize
like
it.
it's what you look at and you just be like, that's you know,
Yeah.
like.
Other cards will make that card better, but the card
I
alone is
think
not
you
that
mean it's IT.
good.
Oh, he's actually appearing in the
Chris,
next
I'm gonna
episode
end
for
the stream
Vanguard
early
too.
tonight. All right, so we're going down the list. Chris, how do you feel about the Omen K split in GB10? What are you talking about?
I got
Brandon.
gold split.
Brendan, I know we got. I know you have cases.
All right, so Jamar Franklin is deciding between Alfred Oath and Chaos Breaker for regionals. What do you guys think?
Honestly, if I had to pick between those two, okay, like Alfred is okay of a deck right now, but I say its problem is that like as a Royal versus Royal deck, you can do a lot more with a Sanct Blaster build than an Alfred build. You just have a lot more power with Sanctuary Guard and Blasters. So I would honestly say go with Chaos Breaker just because you can like shut down the meta. Like you have an answer to deal with like gears, um, royals. I mean, you could somewhat deal with Night Rose as well because most Night Rose players tech in the what is the card called? I forgot its name. Oh, am I that bad of a Vanguard player? What was the
What's the
Soul
card?
Blast one? The Unlocker?
Poker.
Poker.
Poker. There we go. Such a bad play. I don't run that in my decks, but
Noob.
yeah, I would honestly say go with Chaos Breaker, man.
I can get behind that. But mostly I say that because I've never seen or played the Alfred Oath build. So.
I mean, because Alfred has a unflip engine too, with
Yeah.
the stride. So it's
Yeah.
like, but the thing is, honestly, if you're playing Link Joker, you're not gonna. The only thing you'll probably have to worry about is playing against Messiah, like Chaos versus Messiah. It's like it's hard to win that. Trust. Like it's gonna be really
Yeah.
difficult. But I mean, of course, you can't play every deck with like assuming that it will have a good matchup against everything. So you just have to do what you got. I mean, like you can just hope that they get unlucky and they could just never ride the grade 3 and you just beat them with limit break. You know, there's always things. But yeah. So
And someone asked what I think about Gurgwit, or what we think about Gurgwit, but I'll answer that since I've had the most experience. I think it's a very solid deck, but I don't think it's quite as good as like the best decks. That's like
what do
the short story.
you feel it gets better with like the upcoming support, or like is it still like okay?
I think it's still just okay. Like I don't think it gets like a huge power boost or anything. It just like gives you a little bit more versatility. Because like right now you're basically only striding Scourge Point first. There's like almost no situations where you stride anything else. Like there's an occasional situation where I'm like, oh, I want to try to get GB2 active, so I'm gonna like use the on hit to try to get GB2, and so it'll be nice to have like the Gurgwit stride, which will just get me GB2. I don't have to like worry about that. But like that's the most I can see. I'll probably like have to change up the deck to see really, but it doesn't feel like it's getting like a huge power increase. Mostly just like it's getting some extra versatility so you can do some different plays in different situations. So I think it'll kind of stay at the same level it was before.
I just think it's because this is my personal experience of playing golds. This is all the way back in Liberators though. Is that like golds can it's honestly a lot luck oriented with golds because you do have to rely on what you can get with like the top, like let's say like top 3, top 2 cards, and it's
I
not
think
like
they're much better like than they used to be about that.
Yeah.
Like I haven't had too many problems. Like the only like sometimes I'll be like, well, I'll use the Glorious Reigning Dragon and top 7, and it was all triggers, like 7 triggers, and I'm like,
that feels bad, man.
Well, like those are like the worst times, but most of the other situations you can like work around it.
Yeah, I think they're really good at swarming.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like one thing I do have to say is like they lack the ability to generate hand size.
Yeah, that's one of their issues. Because they're really good at swarming, but like as far as offensively, I feel like they also rely on triggers, whereas like some of the top decks don't necessarily need to rely on triggers.
Yeah.
Because like what Night Rose can like pump out like 6 or 7 like strong attacks without triggers.
Yeah, they can go for a lot of
really
high power plays.
Yeah. Like Gurgwit really needs like you can get really high power with Scourge Point, but you're never gonna get more than 3 attacks without triggers. And like the most you'll get out of Glorious Reigning is 5. So they're like not quite on the same power as some of the top decks.
Yes, Brandon. In the future, we will do the shop challenges for the buy cards.
Oh, shop challenges vlogs, dude, or what?
Not on that channel.
No, no, on this
But yeah,
channel.
of course.
Ooh, well, that's gonna be
And
some
then
amazing car rides then, huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
there's so many tournaments over there too, huh?
Yeah, there's a
Yes.
few like in the area. There's like Toymanda, there's one in Lancaster.
Or
Yeah, Core.
Core is doing
There's a
one, and
few.
I'll bet Ichiban is doing one.
oh
Mhm.
yeah, I think Anime Jungle's doing one as well, aren't they?
Oh Lord, what for $30 entry?
Is it really?
No, I mean like like their
We
regular
can look at
tourneys are
it.
expensive.
Were they? They were like, I think the last time I went. Well, I mean, this was a long
When they
time ago,
first
but the
started, it
last
was
time I
like
went, it was like,
$20. Like, why would you pay $20? Like, I
oh
think you
yeah,
only
when
win
I went,
credit
it was
too.
like a $3 tournament. No, yeah, it was like a $3, no, $5 tournament. I remember because I won $6 back.
But
Pays $5. Steals basically a dollar, like a cumulative $1 from two friends.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what
what else were
Amnesty
there?
is for. Yeah.
Were there any good G guards that came out since the last time we had the
Uh,
stream?
good G guards.
The
That came out
Narukami
recently,
one
like a
was
new one.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Narukami one's okay. I don't think it's busted, but just because it's like
I like it
you
because
can't
you get
choose,
a
your
lot of
opponent
binds.
chooses.
You can get a lot of binds though with that. Like say if you have,
Oh, that's true. It helps out your binds.
because you get a retire
And
and a
that's
bind, and then it triggers your two, it
against
triggers
next
grade
one.
ones on the board also. You can get easy Thunder Strike.
Especially
Yeah,
with against decks like Night Rose, which like they won't have much cards for you to bind on your turn. So being able to like grab them on your opponent's turn, that's nice.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
best part.
hoping that your opponent is like, I don't want to say it, but like, hoping your opponent's dumb and they bind like, because your opponent chooses, right? They choose what regard they want to retire and bind. So if they bind like an important one, like let's say a Negro Rook or something like that, it's like, wait, why did you just do that? Or like even a Grenache, it's like, wait, what did you? Why did you just do that?
Yeah.
Well, like, yeah, because in the first one you retire bind, but then the second one you just retire.
Yeah, the second one is just a retire, but it's like they choose.
Yeah. Well, both of them they choose. So it's like, I think that's the only weakness of it is that they choose. If you could have uh chose at least for like let's say like the first one, that it would have been good. Like I would have said it would have been busted, but like, yeah. I mean, I feel like they need that kind of like explosive power to like become
Mhm.
like high in the meta. I mean, that's if they want to like make the deck like one of the top decks, like at least like tier
Yeah.
one. Mm,
Is
other than that,
is Murakumo support worth going for?
Murakumo didn't like things recently spike up for that.
I think so.
Did they? I kind of expected that some would. I'm planning to
Mm,
only go for the Yaki Vogue support. I don't think the
mm.
Yasui stuff is that good.
I would just build a Shiryuki Hime.
I think Yasui like before was the best, but then I don't know anymore as far as like within Murakumo. Because I don't the new stride is like super gimmicky. I don't really like it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I
Like
get what you mean from that.
cool, I got a 15k rear guard. It's like not even 16k. Come on.
Just like,
Like
nope.
couldn't they have made that one stride 16k just like please? But I don't think it's like super great because it's only like
Yeah, the Royal
you're only
Paladin
getting a
did not get revealed yet for fighters. Don't believe so.
Yeah. Hopefully they finally get that grade 2 collar. Am I right?
Oof, yes, please, please, PLOX blocks.
Same.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Because
If you're playing against Vanguard, Narukami Guard is definitely gonna help against that because you get to clear two
you
things.
either get well, I mean, even if you only like clear one, it's like either you get either they kill their attacker or they drops their power because they lose like grade one.
Mhm. Yeah, it'll effectively do both because usually
But
Vanguard players would have a full board, right? And
what
so
if?
Yeah.
they would
Oh, is it
definitely
if
have
they
two.
have more cards more than you, or you have
Yeah,
more than them?
if the number of so you retire one and bind one, and then if the number of
Yeah.
face-up rear guards your opponent has is two or more than yours. So
Oh,
basically, as
it's
long
more than your. I thought it was the other way. I thought it was if
you
you
have
have
more.
more rear guards than your
Oh
opponent.
no,
But
that's
like,
busted.
okay,
No, it's opposite.
the
You have to
problem
have
with
two rear
that
guards
though is
basically
like
for two clear ones.
the problem with that is though is like, mm, uh, it's like you're only gonna be calling out like let's say what two rear guards, right? Like two to maybe three rear guards. No, actually, it's max you can call out is two, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point too. Vanquisher does power up from the G break too.
Yeah. So
Oh
like,
snap! That's so good because like even if they kill their back row, then it's like -6 to
Power up.
their whole front row and +6 to your front row. Ooh, that's juicy.
Narukami.
I was thinking it would be really fun to use it with sweep command. Like,
stop! Don't talk about that dank memer anymore.
oh
He
yeah,
doesn't exist. He's just a figment of your imagination right now.
that'd be a hype deck.
I don't even know what Vanquisher's G Break 2 is.
It's a gauntlet buster.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a +3k and crit.
Hmm. Oh, okay. Let's say you have that. What is it? You have the grade 1. Is it the one that's like whenever something gets binded, you get power as well. You have unit power, I think.
Yep, you can do that too.
Oh yeah, you could do that
give
too.
2k.
Oh my
Smartphone
god.
users outnumber hungry children by 20 to 1.
So
Oh
that'll
my
be a
God.
Imagine the
total of
impact.
7K. So
Crazy.
you're 18. So you're basically trigger and cross ride.
Isn't it? It's pretty dank. It's pretty dank.
That's so dank.
I want to have 3 grade 1s on the back row.
Oh my
So that's
god.
plus 9,000. I'm at 20k. Excuse me.
Oh my gosh. That's actually really cool. That's really good. Wow.
You want to
think
borrow
Chaos
my
Breakers
Vanquisher
can get
deck?
new support? I don't think Chaos Breakers
I
can
want to
get
get something like that for Kagero. Except Kagero doesn't have any gauntlet busters.
Ooh, but we get the super revival of 10k Vanguards.
Oh my god.
Is it
Oh
real though?
lord.
Is it real, guys? I don't know if you guys saw already, but there is a
I don't
rumored
because
grade
there's not
4
like a
Cray Elemental that is 10k
No
Vanguard support.
element Valancher, dude.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Madu. Hello, Valancher.
I'm gonna play both. Let's go.
Oh,
Dude,
and
it's so good.
freeze ray players
Oh, good.
beware.
No, stop
Freeze
giving me
Ray, move
ideas.
out the way. Goku is back.
Stop.
Goku is back.
It's just so
Waiting
good
so
because
long.
okay, like let's say like you could even take out the entire first skill though. Activate once per turn, counterblast 1. If you have a heart with 10k or less, draw a card, and this unit gets plus 5k. You can take that out. The fact that when this unit attacks, if you have a heart with 10k or less power, choose a heal trigger and you drop them and add it to your hand.
That's pretty
Right.
busted.
It's so good.
It's
So
like,
good.
dude, like you're gonna see like what freeze rate beside players just like guard with a heal trigger. They're like, this is fine. I get it back.
This is fine. No fire. This is fine.
I am okay with this.
This is what the kids call it. Huh?
Goku deck. Denial Griffin, you're never safe.
You're never safe.
Never safe. Hey, wait.
My whole deck, my deck's
wait,
just gonna be 16 G guards.
Stop. Wait, I need. It was Shiryuki. No, man. I don't know why, but I thought the thank Shiryuki was
Hey, you gotta go with the
I
old
thought
school.
she was I thought she was the 10k, but she's 11k. Man, that sucks. I wanted to do some meme stuff with
Toy
her.
Mandala one. The avatar of Toy Mandala.
No, I need to have like that 10k waifu. Oh, I got it. What's it called? Solomon.
Salome? Ooh.
A little dank memer.
That'd be
Can I
good.
like specifically search up like 10k Vanguard or less in like Wikia?
Hey, wait, how
I
come we
just-
don't have
I'll-
Weapons Dealer Govnanin in the Blaster Legend deck?
Stop, please. We're not going back to the weapon dealer talk. Not again. I mean, we possibly could, can't we? Because like the 4 triggers haven't been.
No,
Oh no,
they have
haven't.
names right. It's Margot, Lou, Flogo, and Elaine.
Oh wait, man, Lou is getting like he's all over the place, ain't he?
I know.
Getting like
Lou's everywhere.
downgraded, like back, like upgraded, and then back downgraded. Like man,
You know what I think it
feels
is?
bad,
I
man.
think it's a reprint.
Do
'Cause
you?
I,
But it's a
I can't.
different name.
Oh, just kidding.
It's
I'm
Nova
a
Knight
freaking.
Lou.
I'm a boosted animal. Forget what I said. Because if you look at the art, it
No,
shows a picture
it's
of the old Lou. So what if it's like new name, same skill? Good deck in the meta. Night Rose, Sanctuary Guard,
Gears.
Sanctuary Guard.
Luard,
Gear Chronicle.
Gears,
Oh wait, we don't talk
Gears.
about that deck, huh?
That's just
We don't
like
talk about
automatically assumed. It's not even like in the meta. It's just
that.
freaking a league of its
The
own.
can we wait? Can we
Stupid
just
deck.
call Gears like the he who should not be named?
Freaking
Yeah.
Voldemort.
No, there's a lot of good decks in the meta, and I think honestly a lot of decks can like stand a fighting chance and against like a lot
I
of things.
feel
Of
the
course,
same way.
you have a lot of counters. Like you're not gonna win a Neo Nectar match versus like
Mhm.
Link Joker. You're just not. Like don't have any expectations. But
Inverno Loop.
like
Ooh.
Inferno Loop. Is there infinite loop?
It's not
Or
infinite, but it's really good.
It's like a really strong loop.
is it with like the Margika Ronnie skill
No,
or
it's not. You
how,
so what
how
you do? Oh, do you know? Do you not know it, your team?
I remember I only play Marijuana and her little sister.
Oh, right. All right. So, oh my god. So, so what you do is like you use the new starter. So
Oh
you
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
choose a you choose a bloom card, and then you just make it the same name as the stand trigger, and then you just like play the stand trigger, counterblast one, get 2 stands from your deck, and then like send it back, call bloom, send it back, call bloom, and then
Oh,
and then grab 2 more, and you just keep going. So it's like you like essentially draw 1 for every counterblast,
Look at
and
that.
then you also get
60k on 4 refresh.
double bloom active. It's really good.
That just makes you
wait,
want
how
to
do you get
cry.
power though? What gives power?
There's well, the one that I was using was Odette. It every time it blooms, you choose 2 units and give them 4K.
Hmm.
So like every counterblast is like plus
Um,
16K
I
to 2
mean,
units, and
okay,
then draw a
like
card.
from what I'm hearing from this, it's like it honestly sounds okay, but I think I'd still prefer Margika with Ronnie combo just because you can hit for like the same, almost the same amount of power.
Yeah,
Of course, it's like you know, and this is on a Primavera turn, which is like even more scary.
yeah,
You
yeah.
just
And so
gotta
in
hit them
Spartan
with
saying you
that.
can like attack with four of those
I'm
because you
guessing
can
with
use a new one
Noel. Yeah.
with Noel, and you
With-
just loop Noel.
yeah,
The
it's weird
first
because it's like
Noel. Sorry.
it's weird because see the only Noel I know is Noel Vermilion from Blaze Blue because I'm a weeb like that. But
Of course.
yeah, going back to it, like I don't know. There's just Neo Nectars. It's hard to change a lot of the units, like because you can either play the full bloom that's like more on the aggressive side, or you can play like the Margika with Ronnie combo, which is like it's like very slow paced, but it's like heavily combo oriented. I mean, both are like good and like they're their own separate play styles, but I still think I'd honestly still play Margika with Ronnie combo rather than like the new stuff.
I can understand that.
What did this guy just say? How do you guys feel about these Luar deck price? Why can't the community support my pimped out dragon loving girl fetish? What did I just read?
Because they
Alright,
basically wanted wizards really bad, so they had the witches, and then they made them like 1,000 times better. Witches were cool. They had good art, but just not good enough. Yeah, so Denial Griffin, those rear guards are lock them plants.
See,
Freaking weed.
you can't
Get a fucking weed whacker.
see you can't do that against what's it called? What's their name? You can't do that against the Primavera turn because it's like they're new units that are getting called out.
Because it's so dank.
And plus, you get what almost the same amount of attacks, four
Yeah,
rear guard
dude, I'm
attacks.
telling you, man. I don't know who still doesn't believe it, but Neonectar is like the sleeper of the century.
It's just they have one strong counter, which is Link Joker.
Yeah.
Kagero is like
It's
You
Kagero's
kill
more favored.
one, but like unless you have three heals ready.
Yeah, man.
Defeat flare intensifies. It's a dank meme. I could just I could just see that.
Oh my lord.
Oh, that is a dank meme. That's a good one, Pedro.
Dude, it makes it even more funnier with the Saitama picture on him, dude.
Saitama intensifies. That's funny.
Yeah, there's a lot of like new stuff that's just like good coming out.
Yeah, and then like what, a couple weeks we get set 10. I mean, DP got really good with their stuff. Stupid
Wait.
Diehawk. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I don't know why, but when you said DP, I thought of the Enigma stuff. I was like, what are you talking about?
All about Diehawk and lauraling them with your stride when they're on grade 2.
Yeah, that's
You're just like,
Because that's fair.
meme.
okay.
Or you
I
could
think
just swing rear guard because they are guaranteed not to be able to dismal.
I haven't gone against a D-Robo deck, but I'm really afraid of Dimax.
There was
Because,
3 out of 16 last week.
Really?
Yeah. And I played.
Dude, I'd be spooked because it's like, okay,
12 stand
this unit gets plus 10k. It's like, oh, I have 4 more face-up dimensional robos in this card name. All my front row gets all my units in front row with D-Robo in his name get plus 5k and another crit. It's like, wait, does the crit stack? Does the Vanguard stack with crit? Yeah, right?
Yeah, the Vanguard gets 3. He has 3 crits total.
Just
And then the
ending now,
rearguards have
man.
2 crits on them. You're like, come on.
It's so dumb because you can be like,
Leave alone.
Dimax to your rear guard, they'll be like, oh, well, you see, if this one hits, I have to deal with another restanding Vanguard because of Laurel. But if this doesn't hit, I have to guard 2 rear guards that have a 5k and plus a crit.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do you
And
want
they
to
have
do?
that one rear guard that can get to like 21 by
yeah.
itself.
Yeah, the...
And then you give it
It's
5k.
a
you're
rare,
welcome.
right?
It might even be a common.
I think it's a rare. I hope it's a rare. Yeah, Darlson, I don't know. Is it the one that gets plus 2k?
Yeah, for like plus 2k for having anything because
Yeah. I still have to make the Battle Sister deck as well. That's gonna be a little memer, which I don't think Battle Sister is good, but I think it's gonna be fun to play.
They're just,
I'll
just
just-
something dank to play with.
I'm a YOLO it in a tournament, just be like, all right, guys. So I went into a tournament with Battle Sisters. I went 0-5, and I gave up on life.
I went 0-5, but I learned something today.
OTT is not new meta.
Which
Which sub clans were supported? Well, but no, damn you, Bushy.
Nope.
Feels bad, man. 12 stand Dimax. Oh, that's spooky. Stop. Battle Sisters is the only viable build in OTT.
No, the witches are so good.
I really
So
like
annoying.
the OTT witches.
They're so annoying to play against.
I think
Hey,
that
man.
was my favorite Oracle Think Tank deck when I was playing that for a little bit. It was so fun.
Someone,
wait.
someone was like, "Oh, that stride is like a Nubatama card." I was like, "I would kill for that card in Nubatama. That's like the best Nubatama
Yeah,
card
right.
ever."
Discard? You
Wait,
discard or take
did you-
damage? Okay.
Did you guys play during Solus OTT era or no?
No, I started after that.
Oh yeah,
No, I
Solus
didn't know that.
OTT was like it was hell, man. It was either Solus OTT or the Yen that were like topping. It was a crazy meta. Solus OTT was like what you would consider like the
Solus
getting the
OTT
Ben
was
on every
basically
turn.
like G Set 1 OTT, but just a little bit stronger. It's the same deck.
No, 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 no,
You're
no.
playing
Because
this.
it
This
like
is Silent Toms with the AK vanillas, no?
yeah, but during the time of during the time of the support for that during that entire era, like it was just super strong for what it was. Because you drew like what, good three cards in your hand in just like your first grade three turn. It's like, wait, what just happened?
Yeah.
Like it was really strong, and it's remained relevant in the meta for like a good time until like I think Breakwright started coming out, and they just like lost in the power creep. Just like do some blast the past stuff, man. Solus OTT.
Thoughts on the new Nubatama G Guard?
The cutie.
I don't like it. It's like okay because
I
they
I
can
just
just be like they can just like play around it too easily. I think
I just like the art.
the art is nice.
Oh,
I
it's
like the
just
art too.
your opponent may discard a card. If they don't, then they get plus 20k.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're just gonna do whatever's best for them, and that makes it not very good.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean it's like I feel like it. At least it's not a counterblast, but like considering what G guards they currently have right now, I'd say it's good.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, cause like the one that gives shield is like pretty good.
Yo, but like the question is, what about you're playing against you're playing against OTT and you do that and they ditch a card, but because they ditched the card, they're no longer an Oracle. So like they got wrecked.
Well, then they're dumb.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's like OTT is just gonna be the meme of the century for Vanguard. Like it's the deck that we just don't talk about. Feels bad. Let's pray for better OTT support, guys.
It's not even like a clan. I feel like each ranger can do better than OTT in the current meta.
A full Cray Elemental deck can probably do better than OTT, man.
Dude, we're just waiting on that Cray Elemental grade 3 and then it's the best.
Oh my god, I don't even want to like get started on a Cray Elemental grade 3. We know an individual that will find a way to make a deck work around this one card.
Dude, just think about it. You just play like Glendios and then
Stop.
some
Stop. We've
some
went
kind of
over this
some
before.
kind of dank build.
How
Like,
long
dang.
until the Rumi set goes out of print? Like Try 3 and Trinity Dragon.
Is Trinity Dragon out of print? I thought it
I
was
know
still
Try
still
3 is
good
out
with
of print,
that.
isn't it?
I thought Trinity
Try 3 has been out
just
of
came
print
out.
like since
Yeah.
Hey man, what are the prices on SP Asha right now?
200?
I need to check.
50. Oh, sorry, 50 was the triple one.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm not. See, the thing is, I could buy the triple R at like any given time, but I'm just waiting for the SPs to like go down a bit in value.
Alright.
Because I don't want to pay 200. It's too much for me.
Yeah, I'm sure by like mid-April or sometime next month for sure Trinity's gonna be out of print. Same thing. Give it like about
Well,
a month or two.
well, it's the problem is that like the set itself is not really good. Like
Yeah.
I think I might have triggered a lot of people, but it's not like super strong. It's like I mean, Try 3 was even good, like, honestly speaking. The only thing that, like, actually got, like, super good support was Asha. And, like,
Yeah.
same thing could be said towards Trinity Dragon. The only thing that got good support was, like, I mean, this is just going off the top of my head. I don't know, like, much about the Great Nature support, but, like, Dimensional Robos, like, they got, like, the best support. So it's, like, it's, like, it's difficult because, like, it's only, like, what, not even two clans, but it's like two archetypes of the clan that are worth anything. Like you pull Asher, you go home. You pull Dimax, and you go home. It's like
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Are people really gonna play
we
that
need to
Laurel?
go. We need to go back into the good old days when like one set of Vanguard had like 3 or 4 like super good cards. Those were the good days, huh? I remember
Yeah.
the glorious days. Like let's go back. Let's go back in time. Let's look at set 10. OG set 10. You see, you had like Ashley, Solomon, Alfred, Himiko, Iwagana Hime, Dragonic Descendant, Gauntlet Buster, Ethics Buster. Like all those triple R's were good. What's going on, Bushy? Have like the ideas just stop coming?
Probably.
Maybe they just like they have some ideas, but they're like, listen, if we release this card in the game right now, the game's gonna like go into chaos and like everything's gonna change.
Maybe.
Maybe like who knows? Maybe what about if Nubatamas becomes like the next broken card?
I would not be surprised.
It honestly would be funny if Nubatamas like you know how like Gears is like the bane of the Vanguard community? What if
Yeah.
like what if Nubatamas becomes that bane?
I would not be surprised. Like it's not. I don't think they have to get like a ton of stuff to make them that.
They just have to get something that like just fills their like void.
Man, dude. Wayne right here, he had the point, dude. OTT is the Grand Blue from 3 years ago. Feels bad, man. The truth.
Except Grand Blue had like infinite potential 3 years. Yeah, Grand Blue had like infinite potential 3 years ago. OTT has like no potential. That's the difference.
No,
What are they
no,
gonna
no.
do,
But you
draw
see,
more
okay,
cards?
if we talk about the old Grand Blue support, what did we have? Like, I'm okay. Assuming this is 3 years ago. 3 years ago is what? Like, what did we have? What era was that in? Was that Limit Break era?
Yeah. Well. Here's the thing, but because graveyard like base mechanics are always really strong. Like no matter what card game you play, there's always some stupid graveyard deck that does stupid stuff with the graveyard. So I always knew Grand Blue was going to be OP when it got the right support. But the thing is, like, OTT doesn't have that, like, oh, its effect is going to get really OP in the future. It's just drawing cards.
Yeah, it's because like OTT was good at drawing cards, but when you introduce Stride, where you draw a million cards in one turn, it's like, I don't know about that, man. How are you gonna draw more? How are you gonna draw more cards than like any other deck without decking out?
They need like they should have went in the direction of like guard restrict. They should have made more stuff like Silent Tom. If they had like a stride Silent Tom that like you can't, or like a card that you just can't call like G guards even, like that's good. But I don't think they're ever gonna get that.
Chaos,
Pedro's got a
easy
point.
question. But yeah, I kind of agree with that, Ryan. Like I think they should have gone like they should have picked something like either like the guard restrict or
Yeah.
like maybe like the
Something
Tsukiyomi,
more
like stacking a
aggressive.
deck and like
Yeah.
make like that their thing. Like stacking the deck is like
Yeah.
what OTT is
I
about.
feel like they had
not just
that was like the whole like Magus thing.
Tsukiyomi.
Oh, yeah,
Tsukiyomi
Tsukiyomi,
and
that
Vegas.
too.
Like they have some cool stuff going on there.
They need just like I feel like they just
They
man
need a
it
main
sucks
character.
too because
That's
like
the only way to save them.
They can't have
we talking
Kumi.
about they have Kumi. Stop. She's her weirdly shaped eyebrows, you know, like
It's like
what
the
a
most
cute-
side character of side characters.
but
like the
she's on
side
Team
character to a
Jaime's
side
Flowers.
It's for consistency. I've played Chaos Messiah, and like sometimes you just draw all the Messiah stuff, and then you're like, well, I can't do the Chaos stuff.
Yeah, and then
like
Revelation
Chaos
laughs at him
Messiah.
when he's stacking.
Oh yeah, that's true. I like Chaos Messiah personally. I personally like Chaos Messiah more.
I
than,
think Chaos Messiah is more fun. I think Chaos is better.
I like Schwarzschild.
it's just well, it's because Chaos Messiah is good again, like better than a full-on Chaos deck in the Messiah matchup. Because you have to like take that into consideration. Like at least you have a fighting chance with Chaos Messiah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just want more Broken Dava support. Please stop.
Well, to be fair, they like didn't get anything that helped the deck in the last support round.
That and I want more. Hey man, Chrono Fang ain't getting more support. Let's be honest.
The most best Chrono Fang support you can hope for is that they limit Melum and unlimit Erwatar.
Chrono Fang is like villager number 2 at this point
Villager number 2.
in Gear Chronicles. Let's be honest here. He used to be the head honcho, the raid boss, but then he just after losing to the main protagonist, our what they call the hero, he became villager number 2 and village number 5.
He actually became baby villager number 2.
Oh, it's true, dude. Like he doesn't even exist in anime anymore. He's just like gone. Like they probably like sent him to like some like adoption like orphanage or something like that. They're just like, yeah, we don't want to take care of this lost child anymore.
Yeah. What's Toko's
exactly what happened.
brother's name? Mamoru, right?
Yeah.
He's just like, yo, why do I have a baby now?
I'm only like 20 something. I'm still early 20s. What's going on?
I didn't ask for this. I'm a clan leader.
Can't you just give it to like someone that is more responsible than I am? I play cards for a living. Feels bad, man. Colonel Fang has been sent to the void.
True.
Not even his original form.
I just want to see like Chrono Babe. I mean, what's his name? Myojin Ryuzu baby. This isn't even my final form. He's like a little baby.
Dude, when I think of that, I don't know if you guys have seen that meme, but it's like the little baby that's like lifting away and just like drops on the floor and like screeches. I don't know if any of you have seen that.
Nope.
Have you not seen it? Here, oh no, I don't want to put like the super loud one. No, you see, all of these are like what's it called? The dank ones where like it blasts the scream.
Oh.
Alright, I'm sending that one, but it's like gonna be super loud. Beware headphone users. I'll put it in curse. I don't know if you want to put this on the, but that's what I think of when you say that. It's gonna be pretty loud, so you might want to lower that down.
No, I got the streamer mode settings on.
Don't worry, I got you, fam. Got you.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, no, it's a bad idea because you're gonna hear on stream.
No thanks. It's okay. Watch it later. Thoughts on the new gold support?
We touched that briefly.
Yeah.
It's like okay. It's not great. I think like it doesn't add a lot to the power of the deck. It just gives them more like versatility.
Hey, but the real question is, when are we gonna get some leaks on the Bermuda Triangle support?
Nice.
I'm waiting for that.
Favorite sleeves. My personal favorite sleeves that I own right now are the original Lukier sleeves and the first Emmy sleeves with the manager cat. She's like, it's like pink and white. She's like petting the cat. I like that one. Those are my favorites.
Oh, that's cute.
My favorite sleeves are all the Pacifica sleeves. I use them for all my decks. I'm not even lying.
Of course. Xseed we also touched on already. A lot. So if you missed on that, just go ahead and rewind it back. I'd say about like 15 minutes in or so, something like that. Yeah, this stream is gonna go live again, like in a couple hours right after this ends. We might be ending soon because it's already been an hour, but yeah, I guess right now we'll just take like a few questions. If we already touched on it, we'll let you know. Like I said, if we already went over it, we'll just go ahead and rewind the stream.
All right. There's a personal question right there. What sleeves do you prefer? For me personally, I have gotten used to playing with the Vanguard mini sleeves, like whatever character sleeve it is, from it being like Minerva, Pacifica, or whatever, with KMC matte over sleeves. That's my personal preference, and I feel they last quite a long time, and I like the feel of matte.
Yeah, same.
So
Those
that's
are really
my
comfy.
preference.
Because I feel like when you put the standard Bushiroad over sleeves on, it's just like it's too like it breaks, and especially if you hit it on the corner, like you see a white mark and it looks like you're marking. I don't like that.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
What about you, Chris? What's your sleeve preference?
I've just been using the like mini size KMC hypermats. That's just my favorite.
Yeah.
I get the greens. I like a green, so I just always get those.
KMC for life, man.
They're really nice. They shuffle much better than any other sleeve in my opinion.
Uh,
Oh no, KMC got bought out recently and their quality dropped. Oh, I haven't bought new sleeves
feels bad, man.
Oh
in about
really?
a month,
I haven't
so
bought sleeves in a while. Yeah.
Yeah, my KMCs are still lasting me quite some time. It's been like 6 months too. Another question: top 6 decks. Hmm. That's one up for debate there. Well, for sure we have to put out like the general, like given obvious, like next gears, next stage, uh, Chrono Jet, basically, Sanctuary Guard, Night Rose. Those three for sure should remain up there. Then like the other three, it becomes very what's it called? I guess it's like more preference based, or like you know what you think is it's like opinion based. Because like for me, I would personally say like what I think is strong is like the Secret OP Asha. I think Link Joker is still good. Like just from it being mainly, I think this is my personal preference, but I think Messiah is a lot scary than Chaos Breaker. But that's just me.
No,
And
I
then
agree with that.
I just I hate what's his name, Spaghetti Messiah, whatever his like actual name is.
Yeah,
Spaghetti, he's just
that
so,
spaghetti.
because like before Messiah you could just rush them and they couldn't do anything because you have like a full field call, but like now it's like, all right, I'm gonna lock all your field. What?
Yeah.
It's like you did the Mr. Krabs on them. But yeah, the last deck I would say, just from my experiences, would have to be Wiseman OTK. I still think that's really strong.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I'm gonna go
Those
ahead and just agree with Yoteen's list right there.
those would be my top 6 on what is like strong.
Yeah, no, definitely agree with that. Messiahs are super strong.
They
No
they
one,
really
no one
are.
gives them the credit that they deserve. Although they might, because it's putting up results in the Bushiroad circuits.
Can you use dice at tournaments? Yes,
You
you
can
actually
now.
can now.
Yo, good luck.
You
Yes,
actually can
you
use that.
can.
Good luck on your first tournament, man.
Good luck. Do well.
Don't scrub out like me. Any more questions? You see, you have to wait a while because like
It's like
stream's
10 second
delayed,
lag.
so
Yeah. But we can call good tips. You know, you
honestly, well, from me personally, I would say don't stress over anything. Like, play calm, just relax. Don't like pressure yourself more than you have to. Like, if you want to do some like last minute playtesting, go ahead, but always try to get like uh be fully rested for any tournament, regardless of whatever you go eat, and just like stay on top of things. Like, just have the energy to play. Keep your motivation going, and biggest thing, don't tilt. Never tilt. That's the worst thing you do.
yeah, if you start getting in this, bad pretty much bad mood or anything like that, it can become really toxic and it's kind of hard to get out of that. You don't want to get upset. If you make a mistake, deal with it, move on to the next game.
But yeah,
How old
Unless
are
it's your
all
second
of
loss.
you? Well, I would be the youngest. I'm 19 right now.
Uh,
Ryan?
9 plus 10. 21? I'm 21.
and then
Nice.
I'm the old grandpa at 23.
Yep. So they're their age.
Harry deck fall off. Yeah, Harry's not that good.
Yeah.
Thoughts on buyout?
Buyouts. Hmm. What What is a buyout? I don't know what that is. Do
I
you guys
think
know?
maybe it's
Buyout
like
of what though?
market stuff.
Purchase of controlling share?
I need to order some last minute cards ASAP.
The main?
Do you think the main is good in Luard?
Yeah.
Right now, I say it's good. Like the original domain, if you're talking about the original one, I think it's super good because it helps you mill.
Filter, milling,
mill your
and
hand.
adding ones to your drop.
Yeah. Like and if you need to get last minute stuff, try to get it. Like my what's it called? Thought process is like never rely on buying stuff. Like if you want something within a week, that's kind of pushing it. So you have to like really buy it like super early. Like whenever I order stuff online, I usually try to buy it like at least a week or two prior to when I'll need it, just because things happen, shipping gets delayed and stuff. You don't want to like have to stress out about it. So
Yeah. Well, buyouts. A lot of people. It's not obviously. It's not the coolest thing to do. But
wait, you hold up. You want to be one of those players? You want to buy out all the friendlies? What's your problem? Stop. This is the reason why our market is dying, because of people like you that buy out a certain card and like price it up at like 100. Please stop.
yeah, I mean, like,
But-
Ideal 808 buying out all of the Seabreeze. It's understandable because they're a business. You got to think before a game. Also, this is a business. The card game is an entire business.
Oh, really? Ideal bought all the sea breezes?
Well, apparently at one point.
But yeah,
That's funny.
If you do plan on buying out all the cards, just don't make it like ridiculously priced, because that puts a toll on a lot of like the beginning players that want to get into a deck.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna buy out all of them, like I would say, like if you want to increase their price, like increase it to a point where you can profit a bit, but just don't like double it.
Yeah, because like with the ideal example, like it's one thing to like buy a $10 card and make it like $30, but I don't think they did that.
No.
They're definitely not.
If anything, they bought it all for like 10, and then they're selling it for 12. It's
For
still
12 or
at a
13.
reasonable
It's
price,
at
but they're
most.
still
It's
making
still
a
like
profit.
reasonable, yeah.
Because if you plan to buy a $10 card and try to sell it at 30, you're guaranteed not to sell that card, and you're taking a huge loss on that. Because yes, the demand for that, but people are smart. People aren't going to be like, okay, just because it's the only one available, someone else will have it. Guaranteed, somebody else will
you have
have
to
it.
look at one of the prime examples was that one guy that bought all of the Tetra Drive dragons.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that guy. Like he has it all collected, but is everyone playing Aquaforce? No.
He bought them all, and then he was trying to sell them for like, he bought them for 5 each, and he sold them for like 20 each, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was trying to sell like a playset for 80, but I think a lot of people didn't even want to buy them for 80. I think most people would like go 60 max for them. But even that is like still a lot, because he tripled it. Like,
Yeah.
if it's a $5 card, like doubling it, it's not a lot for the other person, but it's a lot for you because you're gonna stack that up. He had like what, over 10 playsets of it, so it's like, dude, like, why do you have to be stingy on like the things you bought? Like, honestly, like, if the person that did do that like is watching, like, you should have sold it for like a decently priced, because either way you're plussing.
Yeah. I think that was like a little bit of a different case because he didn't buy them to profit on them. He was collecting them.
Yeah, he was
And
collecting.
then he was like, oh,
yeah, I got a crap.
hey, look at that.
I know
Look
an
at that.
individual that's trying to collect my Nervas, and I told him, please don't do that. You're going to break your wallet. We all know this individual as well.
Yeah, so Perukia, as a business major, obviously it can be a smart decision. If you know it's low quantity, high demand, it's also good to get it. But just because it's a smart decision doesn't mean people are gonna like you. You can lose friends by doing this kind of stuff. And
Yeah,
I'm not encouraging you to do anything, but I'm not gonna tell you what to do either because it's your life. So you do whatever you want.
You do
Yeah,
you, my
if you
friend.
want to make a profit, that's on you, but you do have to realize a lot of people will view you illy. Like illy, is that even a word? View you in a negative light for like,
He
if you
said
increase
illy?
it to like a large
View you-
illy, yeah. Illy, If
Unless
you
you're
increase
a
it by a large
rapper, that
margin.
might be a good thing.
Yes.
Oops, I dropped.
Yes.
If-
Okay. But yeah. But anyways, guys, that was it for the stream tonight. Thanks for coming out. $100 Ultimate Nayusha. Yes.
Stop,
Freaking
man,
dank.
please.
But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We are gonna try to be here again next week on Tuesday. Stay tuned for that. Like we always say, like our videos, comment below if you guys need anything, any questions. You know, you can also shoot us a message on our Facebook or email or the YouTube messages. You can do that as well. But yes, anything else, guys, that you wanted to say, Chris?
That's it.
See,
We have can the watermelon be like our sign like that? Like I want that to be our sign. Can we just spam
gonna
watermelon?
Yeah. Yeah, guys, we're close to 4K. We're about 213 away from 4,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for all the support, guys. Honestly, it means a lot. But yeah, this stream will go live in a couple of hours.
Watching.
Thank you all, Day Kid. Yep, thanks
Thank
for watching,
you.
guys. We are signing out now.